Oh, waking up, are we? Now. Shh. Before you start struggling, you need to listen very carefully. Our little tussle earlier drew some unwanted attention. Guards, currently searching that big server room where we bumped into each other. I managed to drag you out of there before they found us. We're across the hall in a lab or something now. Walls are all glass, so I had to stuff you under this workbench and climb in on top. It's a little snug, but we're well hidden. Shouldn't be too much longer. They'll give up when they don't find anything over there. That's the theory, anyway. I'll take my hand away now, okay? Just keep it to a whisper. That's a funny way of thanking me for preventing your capture. Dragging your unconscious body around wasn't exactly easy, you know. True, I only did it so they wouldn't find you lying there and raise the general alarm. And yes, okay, I was the one who knocked you out in the first place, but don't expect an apology for that. It was a fair fight, Cupcake. Spy versus spy. You lost. Oh, please. You tripped because your footwork was sluggish and you fell for my obvious feint. You were off balance the entire time. Felt like I was 6 moves ahead. I was setting you up for something really nasty, but then you stumbled and dropped your guard completely. Be grateful all you got was a chop on the neck and a short nap. I could have just as easily killed you. And hey, why so squirmy all of a sudden? Trying to reach for something? Obviously, I frisked you before shoving you under here. You won't find any of your weapons or gadgets handy, I'm afraid. They're down at our feet. All except this little gizmo, that is. That's right. It's your pneumatic micro-injector. Probably what you were going for just now, Hoping to stick me with this and... What? Is it a heavy sedative? A lethal cocktail, perhaps? Could be filled with anything. Only you know what'll happen if I jam it into your neck. But your eyes are telling me you really don't want me to do that. Yes, I thought so. Now keep still. This is an awkward situation, but we'll make the best of it. Stay hidden. Wait for the guards to get bored. And in the meantime, you're going to answer some questions for me, okay? Oh? Won't tell me anything, huh? Didn't we just go over this? I'm lying on top of you. Your arms are pinned at your sides. I have a micro-injector filled with God knows what poised at your neck. I'm stronger than you. Smarter. Clearly more experienced. I'm holding all the cards here, Cupcake. The sooner you accept that, the better for both of us. Now, it's obvious you're here to steal the Van Druger algorithm, same as me. Why else would you be skulking around this remote research facility in the middle of the night? But who sent you? Who do you work for? Bugs Bunny. How cute. I've always been more of a Disney girl myself, but I admire your pluck. Doesn't seem like you're taking this very seriously, though. I'm afraid I've never had much patience for quippy banter. It tends to bore me. Like right now, I've already lost interest in this conversation, and I kinda just want to see what the injector does. No. Shh, relax. No use struggling. It's done. Oh, I thought you'd be happy. Now you don't have to answer any of my questions. You can just go to sleep or die. I wonder which it'll be. My goodness, such language. No offense taken, though. I get it. You're angry, humiliated, helpless, and I'm here on top of you, pressing you down against the cold, dirty floor, watching you squirm. It must really suck. But the good news is you won't have to suffer long, right? That's the whole point of the injector. Quick. No muss, no fuss. Ah, yes, there we go. You're already starting to feel something, aren't you? Getting weaker, eyelids fluttering a bit. You're not convulsing or frothing at the mouth yet, so that's a good sign. Looking awfully woozy, though. Can you still hear me, Cupcake? Or are you about to pass out? Curious. Still awake, but clearly addled. This doesn't really seem like a knockout drug, does it? It's more like... truth serum? Is that it? Were you carrying truth serum around? Well then, not what I was expecting, but handy for an impromptu interrogation. Guess it's my lucky day. You were helpless before, but now? Now you're an open book, willing to answer any question I might ask. Good. And here I was ready to discard you like a piece of trash. This will be much more productive. So, Cupcake, your employer? Who are they? Strickland? As in Madeline Strickland? Assistant Director of Ops at ID7? At my agency? Well, that's a twist. She's double-crossing us. Guess that shouldn't surprise me, but your mission, what was it exactly? To steal the algorithm, obviously, but was there more? To find me? Subdue and interrogate me? Discover the identity of the buyer? Of course. Madeline wasn't assigned to this mission. She wouldn't have access to that information. So, she sends you to intercept, get the buyer's identity and location out of me, then steal the algorithm. She sells it herself and disappears, assuming a new identity and living the rest of her life a very wealthy woman. Somewhere warm and discreet. What's that, Cupcake? No? What was her plan then, since you're in such a sharing mood? Ah, to pin it all on me. You kill me, take my body out of here, along with the algorithm, of course, dispose of me somewhere I'll never be found. Then it looks like I've double-crossed the agency, sold the algorithm myself, and fled. Madeline keeps the money and doesn't have to go into hiding at all. Solid plan. And it makes sense. We've always hated each other. Getting rich while also getting rid of me and making me look like a traitor? Well, it's a very Madeline thing to do. And it might have worked, except for the part where it all hinged on you. What was she thinking, sending someone so green to attempt this? You needed to be my equal, or better, but you're barely half as good. You lied? Fudged your record, and she believed you? I guess I could see it. Madeline can be sloppy, and her options would have been limited. She couldn't go through any of the usual channels, which means you're an independent operative. Not much vetting in that space. I wonder if she even tried. I know she doesn't hold me in the highest esteem, but this is insulting. You might be the worst agent I've ever seen. Madeline aside, what made you think you could handle this job? The money was good and it sounded easy. Element of surprise and all. You get the drop on me, overpower me, and the rest is a stroll in the park. Yeah, that was utterly stupid. Experience is everything in this line of work, Cupcake. Didn't take me long to realize there was someone else sneaking around this place. Once I suspected, you never stood a chance. And now, well, you're in quite a predicament, aren't you? So as I see it, we have two options. I'd really rather not kill you at this point. You're just too pathetic, too harmless, like a lost puppy or a wounded bird. My ruthlessness has its limits, okay? But I'm happy to knock you out again. Leave you here to be found after I've made my escape. You'll be arrested, probably spend some time in a foreign prison, maybe get out in 5 to 10 years. It's the least you deserve, honestly. Or you wait here while I steal the algorithm, then we leave together. You're too woozy to make it out on your own, but I can help you, provided you promise, right now, under the effects of the truth serum, to come back with me to ID7 and expose Madeline for a traitor. I could take care of her myself. Would really, really enjoy doing it, actually. But better to prove her guilt and turn her over to the agency. That way she rots in a cell for the rest of her life, disgraced and miserable. And I can visit her as often as I like, to gloat. So what'll it be, Cupcake? You have to tell the truth now. Will you help me bring Madeline down? Good choice. No reason to give up your freedom and your future for scum like her. And, you know, if you prove useful, I might consider taking you under my wing. ID7 is always looking for talented young recruits. You aren't talented exactly, but you're brave and a decent liar, which is a solid foundation. The rest can be learned. Maybe, in time, you could become a real spy. Would you like that? I thought you might. This could be fun. It's been a while since I've had a new toy to play with. But first, I need to grab that algorithm. Here, take these smelling salts. A few whiffs should help clear the cobwebs a bit. I really don't want to have to drag or carry you again, okay? Good. Sit tight. I'll be back in a flash. We can make our escape, and then we make Madeline pay. Hey guys, Nightmare here. So this is a scriptwriter who I don't believe I have done any of their scripts before, daveyderringdo. So thank you to Davey there for this fun little spy v spy script. Again, I know it's sort of a little different than what I normally do, but it was very fun, so I couldn't help myself. So I would also like to thank all my $15 and up patrons on Patreon. That would be David Shepard Jr., Sanser, Diambalami, Wolf Zero, and Logan Dorsey. So if you haven't checked out my Patreon yet, you can go ahead and follow that little link in my profile. I should just put it in the description, honestly. I just don't want to seem like I'm pushing it on you guys too much, but yeah, it really helps me out every time that someone subs to that. So if you want to, that's cool. If not, if you could subscribe to the channel at least, that would be a huge help. Likes and comments also really help me with that old demon we call the algorithm. So whatever you would like to do to support me, thank you so much for that. Thank you again to my patrons. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to everyone who's helped me get to where I am now. And I have a collab coming in the future very shortly that won't be on my channel, but I will post about it on my community tab. So look out for that because I just finished it up today and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Alright, Bye, guys. Love you. Mwah.